So, first things first, we said we need to see a bottoming formation, a stabilizing formation. And obviously, the first things first, a day like yesterday is the start of it, where we make a new low, and then overnight it gets rejected. This is classic at the end of the day. All the wannabes, get stripped right out. And of course, some will claim that, okay, I never got taken out, I'm still in the trade and whatever. But, I've said before, we can do just as well trading the swings as we can trying for position when we've had these kind of ranges. Take a portion of the trade coming back and a portion of the trade going up. That beats the pants off if somebody just holds and is on a wing and a prayer trying to come out the top. And then the flush at the end of the day, is, in my opinion, what sets this trade for the overnight swing. And with, Omama talking tonight, I think it will be difficult for the shorts to push the balloon underwater and keep it there. So I think any weakness today should be bought. With the idea it's just a bounce within the greater context of this huge sell-off we've had. This has been the best the shorts have done in a long time. All right, news coming out. So early morning weakness, I think today, don't get caught, trying to bet the farm that we're going to go short side. I think the market's trying to stabilize, and I think the boys will be in it, and anything that comes down here into the 75 range, if we can get back in there, great. But then I want to be conservative. So this is the middle right in here. The 78.50. And anything below this is good fortune, in my opinion. And this 60 chart is the one that I'm looking at right now as our resistance chart. It's a nice trade. Anybody that's trying to skin a couple short side, a reminder, the goal today is don't get caught. And if you get back into that 75 range, we've probably done well. And that's the dime from the top from over here. I figured that's why I put the 78s in here. I figured if we could get to there, probably done well. And this is the range that we're using. 85.5 is the demon. 75 is the angel overnight. And this is so far, it's a range type trade. But it's early, volume's very light. We had good volume yesterday. The volume definitely picked up. And we're using our typical rule. Got to give it a few minutes. Can't just be the first one buying. But we said today, look for this to try to stabilize. And yesterday's low is support till broken. And if you're not used to news trading, don't. Plenty of opportunity during the day. So we're using 72 idea today. 71, 72 as our idea of support, trying to push back. It's not that I like the long side. I just, want to be careful today with the president speaking tonight. Just don't think they're going to allow this to fall today. And this is the range that we were in yesterday. So this was respected overnight, as was this point right here. But we're still range trading this corridor right here. And that 78.5 area is the middle. And this is a good pullback for the shorts, but don't get caught. $75 is a reminder, is the angel. So if you can get yourself to the 77 zone, great going. Remember the rule: once we have a push, you're not going to be the first one to buy. You're going to give it a few minutes. And like I was saying before, one of the keys is just understanding the rhythm of the market, what they're trying to hold up, what they're trying to support, and then the timing of it. Tonight's 5-minute bar coming backside, and a reminder, I'm thinking that today pushes this direction of her trying to catch a few shorts. I'm not a gung-ho short today, and I'm certainly not a gung-ho bull. I just think the move today is to try to catch traders. So you got 77 to 78.25, good going, and anything beyond that, probably good fortune. See, yesterday we closed right here at the 75.5, and then they tanked it down, and then they opened. You know, there was a washout back down to here. So the market is, look at this drive, south side, boom, boom, and this washout end today, I really like this. You know, I told you at the time, let's be conservative. We got back into these 82s, 81s, and then south side, anything that started to get below that, be careful, because this is the zone they're trying to protect right now. You know, look at the element of proportion from how far we've come. That's part of the problem. And I do believe we'll head lower eventually. I just think today we need to be careful because of the State of the Union. So any early morning weakness, I think we need to be mindful that we could get a sharp bounce today. And the timing rule says that when we get ourselves a push in one direction, we're going to give it a few minutes before we think about trying to be a hero going the other way. And I think the 60, as I said earlier, and the 120. These are charts. You can see we're ahead of ourselves here. But this 60 right now is a key chart.